Is Brother Ben here? Brother Ben. Now, Ben got a heck of a program. A lot of people listening to Brother Ben. And Ben tells them about the minister. And Ben tells them about the minister.
Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, who we believe came in the person of Master Father Muhammad. We thank him for raising up for us the living and exalted Christ, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And we thank them for leaving for us a divine warner and guide in our midst today, in the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. It's in there 3 names. I would like to greet you all again with the greeting words of peace. We say it in the Arabic language of Assalamu alaikum. Today, we're going to get right to it, man. We dealing with procrastination. How can we stop? How can we limit the procrastination that we have in our life? Let's first start off by clearing the word procrastination. What does procrastination even mean? A lot of us are procrastinating, but what does procrastination even mean? All right, let's look at what the definition says. The definition says the action of delaying or postponing something. How many of us, if we can be real, how many of us have been delaying or postponing something? Just go on, drop a number 1 in the chat. If you have been delaying or postponing something. Another definition says to keep delaying something that must be done, often because it is unpleasant or boring. Think about, that made me think about the time and what must be done. Because this definition said to keep delaying something that must be done. So if we tackle this procrastination in our life individually, when it comes to the time and what must be done, we will already, I think, develop the habit, right? And the habit to do what must be done. So if it's working on your business, if it's working out, if it's running, if it's preparing, storing up food, whatever it is, what have we been delaying that must be done? And then let's figure out, why am I continuing to delay this that must be done? Somebody said one time, well, you got to be self-motivated. Well, what about when I'm not motivated? That's where the discipline kicks in. Now, I don't know the actual definition by Google, but my coach used to say, they always used to say, growing up playing football and basketball, discipline is doing what you're supposed to do even when the coach isn't watching. Doing what you're supposed to do even when you don't feel like it. I know you don't feel like coming to I know you don't feel like running suicides. I know you don't feel like, doing your mile. But this is what must be done to get you where you want to go. So if you can develop the habit of going to the gym and putting your shots up when you don't feel like it, you get comfortable being uncomfortable. Oh, that's it. You get uncomfortable being uncomfortable because you're able to do things that you need to do even if you don't feel good. Even if you ain't got the energy. See? Even if, I'm in pain, you got to do it anyway. So that's why I say athletes, man, just built different, I think. Oh, when you come up as an athlete, all that sensitive stuff, we talk to ourselves a certain type of way because we grew up hearing the coach cuss us out in the locker room. See, athlete, man, you be prepared for the stuff that come up in life. So I know some of y'all didn't grow up as athletes. It's not too late now. You know, get you in a men's league or women's league or something. You got to develop that. Cause that's a skill set, man, to be able to, when you don't feel like getting up in the morning, when you don't feel like doing what you need to do, you got to build that discipline. So let's go. We're gonna read something today in Eat the Frog. We're on part 2. We're on page 14. I think we're gonna start off with, and we're gonna go over something that can help us out with this procrastination. Let's see what it says here. Pull this up on the screen. Make sure y'all can see it. Y'all can see that, right? It looks a little cut off, though, to me. For y'all, let me make sure that we slide that over a little bit. There we go. Just like that. Yeah, just like that right there. Okay, here we go. Now, let's read this. Now, this is from last Friday, so hopefully y'all did this. The assignment was take a clean sheet of paper right now. So for those who wasn't here on Friday, let's redo this assignment. Take a clean sheet of paper right now and make a list of 10 goals you want to accomplish in the next year. Now, I'm going to say, let's do what we want to accomplish by the end of the year. Can we do that? Write down 10 goals you want to accomplish by the end of the year. Write your goals as though a year has already passed and they are now a reality. Use the present tense positive voice in first person so that they are immediately accepted by your subconscious mind. I earn blank dollars per year. I weigh blank pounds. I drive such and such a car. Review your list of 10 goals and select one goal that, if you achieved it, will have the greatest positive impact on your life. Whatever that goal is, write it on a separate sheet of paper, set a deadline, and make a plan. Take action on your plan, and then do something every single day that moves you towards that goal. This exercise alone could change your life. All right, let's move on. Plan every day in advance. Here's where some of us, I think this is going to help a lot of us, y'all. I think this is a good one here, because many of us wake up and don't, I don't know how y'all talk, but in Texas, they used to say, man, what's the play? Hey man, what's the play? Man, what you mean, what's the play? Man, there's so many plays out here, man. There's so many things we got to do. And then we got to stop, man. I can't call it. Man, next time, don't say that no more. Man, I can't call it. Cheap. You got it. Man, no. Man, look, this to play. I got so many goals I got to hit. Ain't no, I can't call it. Oh, I can call it. Shoot, I can call my list out. No, we got to stop, because now we waking up without an aim and a purpose. That's what the minister said. We waking up without you living life without an aim and a purpose. You got to get an aim. Where am I going? Figure out your why. Do your 7 whys. Why? Get down to the root of why you really doing what you're doing. That's how you're going to discover what your real true purpose is and why you're doing this. And then let's put together an action plan. So plan every day in advance. Planning is bringing the future into the present, so that you can do something about it now. Man, that's a good one there. Y'all write that down. Ooh, that's a tweet there. Planning is bringing the future into the present so that you can do something about it now. What do you want to open up? Man, I want to open up a school. Man, I want to open up a restaurant. Well, what are you doing now about that? Man, I want to lose weight. Man, I'm tired of looking at myself in the mirror and I can barely see my knees. Man, what are you doing about it now? What are you going to do about it today? Because remember, you said that 5 weeks ago? Most of what we saying, we done said the same thing 6 weeks ago. Man, I'm finna start Monday. Tomorrow, we going to... You said that 12 weeks ago. So you might as well go and just start it today. I know. And look, this is what I want us to start to think about when we think about our goals. Struggle is ordained. Struggle is ordained and is inevitable. Why am I saying that? Because whatever our goals is, we need, like, if that we really want to accomplish, we have to find a way to set these goals and know that we're going to accomplish them in spite of whatever happens. Don't set the goal with a perfect scenario. Don't set a goal with, well, I'm not going, I'm going to feel perfect every day. I'm going to want to get up every day. My child is not going to cry every day. Like, it's a baby, it's going to cry. Hey, it's a, so when you're planning, how can I make this plan in spite of, man, you going to get into it with your wife. Oh, you going to get into it with your husband possibly. So don't set the goal as if everything going to be perfect. No, when your energy down, you feel like, man, I don't feel like talking enough. How can I do it in that time frame? Man, I'm a little depressed today. You think you're going to be happy so, okay, how am I planning? Am I strategic planning? I'm thinking and considering whatever may go wrong because everything won't be perfect. So that makes me think of the minister when he said when Allah wills something and when he has a will, it said he considers the thoughts and plans of Satan. And whatever happens further brings about the fruition of his will. So whatever happens, I'm still going to get to my goal. I can't say, oh, well, somebody died, so I took 2 weeks off. Man, people are going to die every day. So I'm going to get to this goal if somebody die. Now, if I get in a car crash or something, I'm in the hospital, obviously, you may be limited on how you're going to get to your goal, depending on what your goal is. But most things, man,
y'all gonna put them stack of panels on?
Most things, I think some of us, we just plan without thinking about what it takes to get there. For example, and then we're gonna move on because I know I'm hoping somebody needs this. But I've planned sometimes before and didn't plan. I've had a goal but didn't have the plan. So without a plan, when you get up in the morning, you have really no direction. That's why planning is important, or knowing where you want to go is important, and laying out your steps is important, because you may say, I want to become this, but then you don't have you're not executing the steps to become that. Because that is only a byproduct of what you're doing every day. Who you are becoming, who you have to become, starts with those daily habits. So making $10,000 a month, let's say that's your goal, that's just a byproduct. Losing weight and becoming strong is just a byproduct of the daily things that you do. But if you're not thinking about and researching the daily things that needs to take place, right? So when somebody say, oh, look at the power car community. Well, I'm a shoot. Okay, well, shoot. I'm a shoot. Okay, let's do the power car community. What did we do to build this? We started with 13. What did we grow? Every day. We didn't want to get up here every day. I'm gonna just be, I know some of y'all gonna act like y'all, it be days, man. I'm like, man, shoot, man. So what mindset do you have to build something consistently? What was the purpose? What was the mission? Like, it's a lot of components. When we see the minister, the minister is who he is. What was the behind the scenes? What was the daily habits? He told us, I'm studying all day, teaching by night. So when we hear the Honorable Elijah Muhammad tell him, hey, you don't have to go up there with no notes. Oh, Allah speaks to you. Well, look at all the studying he did for years to be able to now be who he is. And he said, I ain't even take a look at my notes. So if that's how we want to get, well, what did he do on a daily basis, habits wise, to get there? All right. So you have heard the old question. How do you eat an elephant? The answer is one bite at a time. How do you eat your biggest, ugliest frog? The same way. You break it down into specific step-by-step activities, and then you start on the first one. Your mind, your ability to think, plan, and decide is your most powerful tool for overcoming procrastination and increasing your productivity. Your ability to set goals, make plans, and take action on them determines the course of your life. I'm going to read that one again. That sounds important. Our ability to set goals, make plans, and take action on them determines the course of your life. So I want us to pause and just think. Whatever that thing is that we really want, that we say we want, ask ourselves, do I have a goal? And do I have a specific plan to get there? If you do, I want you to press the number 3 in the comment section. If you really don't, press the number 4. Got some 4s, got some 3s, got some 3 and 4s. I don't know. You either got it or you don't. Maybe you saying for some you do, for some you don't. 4, 3, 4. So yeah. So think about that. Think about everything we don't have yet in our life. Have we had a real goal with a deadline on it? And have we had a strategic step-by-step plan to get there? Then I want us to think about the things that we have had a plan, a goal, strategic step-by-step for. Did we get it? Now that I think about it, man, there ain't nothing I really had a goal to get that I'm talking about. I had a real, and I knew the step-by-step plan that I ain't got. So it's really about getting the step-by-step plan that you do daily. And I'm not saying you got some advice and you got some guidance and you got some of the steps, or you have an idea of what to do. I'm talking about every single day, the steps, like you got the layout plan. You can accomplish it. You can accomplish it for yourself. You can't control somebody else. So if it's, you got a teammate, y'all trying to win finals or something like that, and you hooping, you practicing, you going to the gym, so if it's a team effort, then obviously you can only do so much for the whole. But for yourself, personal goals, whether if you want to lose weight, whether you want to gain weight, whether you want to gain whatever, if you got the plan and just stick to it, all times I think we'll do it. We can accomplish it. And y'all probably have accomplished it. So I just encourage us, whatever that thing is that we don't have personally, figure out what the goal is and put together a strategic plan to get there. And if you don't have the strategic plan, read a book, get a coach, get a mentor, something, but go find out what those steps are and stick to it. The very act of thinking and planning unlocks your mental powers, triggers your creativity, and increases your mental and physical energies. Conversely, I need to screenshot that right there. That's important. Yeah, that's important. I'm going to read that again because it's so important. The very act of thinking and planning unlocks your mental powers, triggers your creativity, and increases your mental and physical energies. Have you found yourself tired all the time? Well, what's your thoughts like? Are you being creative or redundant? You doing the same thing every single day. You got no plan, no goal. That's why you tired. Oh man, look, the minister Brother Jabril talked about the conversation. When you having a high level conversation, as far as the minister said, the highest level of conversation is discussing the revelation given to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So when you discussing the teachings and you discussing God, your energy raises when you on that creative thinking level. Same with your goal. When you're thinking creative, trying to plan something and figure something out, and you're trying to learn something and connect what you learning to what you're doing in your life, and then you picturing where you're going to be when you figure this out, that thought process wakes you up, man. That gives you energy. So if you sluggish all the time and you never got energy, check your thinking. Check what are you doing? Are you working towards something? Because the act of working towards something and figuring things out and having to be creative to put out problems and put out fires, then you succeed, then you fail, or then you figure it out. That process, man, it's really addictive. It really is a high, man. It's a high. So I encourage y'all, man, to figure out what that thing is for you that brings out the creativity of you. Sometimes you're living life and you at your job and you're only making, but your real creativity is not being used. Your gift is not being utilized. It said taking action without thinking things through is a prime source of problems. Your ability to make good plans before you act is a measure of your overall competence. The better the plan you have, the easier it is for you to overcome procrastination, to get started, to eat your frog, and then to keep it going. The better the plan we have, the easier it is for you to overcome procrastination. So how I'm interpreting that, most people are procrastinating because they don't know what to do. Step by step. You may have an overall knowing what you're supposed to do, but you may not have the step by step of what to do. And how to do it efficient. Sometimes we can figure it out, but if we just have the step by step plan and we lay it out and show how we can get this done in a good amount of time, we'll just knock it out. Increase your return on energy. One of your top goals at work should be for you to get the highest possible return on your investment of mental, emotional, and physical energy. The good news is that every minute spent in planning saves as many as 10 minutes in execution. It takes only about 10 to 12 minutes for you to plan out your day. But this small investment of time will save you up to 2 hours in wasted time and diffuse effort throughout the day. Wow. I seen a post the other day that said, person, I don't have enough time to work out. Also, person, 6 hours of screen time. It's just the actual facts. Go look at your phone. Miss, I don't have enough time. Go look at your phone. Mr., I don't have enough time. Look at that screen time. 10 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. Oh, you could get you a little 20-minute workout in. Even if it's 20 minutes, it's a workout. Even if it's 15 minutes of get them pull up, get them dips in. Oh, even if you do that for 10 minutes, boy, it's better than doing nothing. Oh man, so look at that. 10 to 12 minutes of planning our day will save us 2 hours in wasted time and diffused effort throughout the day. You may have heard of the 6P formula. It says prior planning prevents poor performance. When you consider how helpful planning can be in increasing your productivity and performance, it is amazing how few people practice it every single day. And planning is really quite simple to do. all you need is a piece of paper and a pen. The most sophisticated Palm Pilot computer program or time planner is based on the same principle. It is based on your sitting down and making a list of everything you have to do before you begin. 2 extra hours per day. Always work from a list. When something new comes up, add it to the list before you do it. You can increase your productivity and output by 25% or more about 2 hours a day from the first day that you begin working consistently from a list. Can we do that from today on? I think we should make our list right for the days, right when we get off the power call. Let's make our list. Make your list the night before for the work day ahead. Move everything that you have not yet accomplished onto your list for the coming day, and then add everything that you have to do the next day. When you make your list the night before, your subconscious mind will work on your list all night long while you sleep. Often you will wake up with great ideas and insights that you can use to get your job done faster and better than you had initially thought. I bear witness to that. Man, I done went to sleep studying, listening to stuff, thinking about what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Bro, my dream, I'm literally mapping it out of my dream. So much so, y'all, I come up with some great ideas in my dream. So my conscious mind tries to remember the dang ideas, but I be forgetting them. I be like, ooh, that was good. And I try to wake myself up a little bit and think about what I said, but then it goes away, it zaps away like, damn, I can't even, what was that? I was thinking a good thought. You ever felt like that where your body know, ooh, that was a good idea, but then you try to catch it and it stay in the dream world? I be like, golly. But that's real, man. I mean, you'll start mapping out, bro, problems. You'll start mapping out ideas in your dream on how you can accomplish what you was thinking about. I just got to get better at remembering what the heck I was drawing out. But, man, it be some good stuff, boy. I just be forgetting. The more time you take to make written lists of everything you have to do in advance, the more effective and efficient you will be. Different lists for different purposes. Okay, you need different lists for different purposes. First, you should create a master list on which you write down everything you can think of that you want to do sometime in the future. This is the place where you capture every idea and every new task and responsibility that comes up. You can sort out the items later. Second, you should have a monthly list that you make at the end of the month for the month ahead. This may contain items transferred from your master list. Third, you should have a weekly list where you plan your entire week in advance. This is a list that is under construction as you go through the current week. This discipline of systematic time planning can be very helpful to you. Many people have told me that the habit of taking a couple hours at the end of each week to plan the coming week has increased their productivity dramatically and changed their lives completely. This technique will work for you as well. Finally, you should transfer items from your monthly and weekly list onto your daily list. These are specific activities that you are going to accomplish the following day. As you work through the day, tick off the items on your list as you complete them. This activity gives you a visual picture of accomplishment. It generates a feeling of success and forward motion. Seeing yourself working progressively through your list motivates and energizes you. It raises your self-esteem and self-respect. Steady, visible progress propels you forward and helps you to overcome procrastination. I can't think of the brother's name right now. What's the brother that's in BWF that wanted to get the YouTube going? Brother Kurt. Yep, Brother Kurt. That's why I told him, just make the video and post it. All that well, what do I put in the channel? Just post it. It's something happens, y'all, when you just post it. Some of y'all who's scared right now, you got a business and you ain't posting about it. How are we supposed to know about it when you ain't posting about it? You think we're going to magically see what's going on in your head? See? You got this business that you want to spread. You got this idea that needs to get out there in the world, and you don't know what, well, I don't know what to say. Just say something. Go on there and say, hey, y'all, I don't know what to say. Even doing it wrong, something happens in your mind. You look and say, damn, I got 12 videos up. I did it. And you'll correct yourself over time. You'll learn how to do the hook. You'll learn how to give value. You'll learn how to close it out with a call to action. You'll learn all that. But right now, you just need to see it. See yourself. Be okay with it. Ooh, look at, oh man. Be okay with, damn, I don't like how I look on that one. Keep it up. Don't delete it. Keep it up. So you got to get over them little kinks, man. Looking at yourself. You got to get over looking at that video. It been up 10 minutes. Damn, ain't nobody like that mug. Ooh, how does it feel? See, this is stuff people they don't talk about that you gonna deal with. And when you going live and ain't nobody showed up to you live and you just sitting there talking to yourself. Oh, go through it. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't act like something wrong with your Wi-Fi. Oh, my connection bad, y'all. I'm going to get on up out of here. No, you just feeling a certain type of way because ain't nobody looking. Keep on going. Something's going to happen when you keep posting and you keep posting and you keep posting and you keep posting. Somebody going to like it. Somebody going to comment on it. But the fact that you completed it, you thought about it, you shot it, you edited it a little bit, and you posted it, you're going to feel like, it's a dopamine effect, man. I got so addicted to it, man. So that's why when y'all see me and I'm making video, bro, it came from repetition. I got 42,000 posts just on Instagram. I probably got over 100,000 posts just on social media, period, probably. Because, and this may be a bad thing, but hey, it is what it is. Lives is being changed. But it became an addiction to having something posted. Like, I'm going to keep it real with you. If I don't post something in a day, I feel like I get withdrawals. Go ahead and make your tweets about me. Say whatever y'all want to say, y'all niggas, social media. Hey, say what you got to say. But, man, that's real. If I don't post, man, something wrong, man. Well, I'm missing something. Something didn't happen today. Oh, yeah, I'm addicted. Yeah. Call it what you want. But my mind is programmed. Put something valuable up every day. Put something up. Put a message up. It becomes a habit, man. And you get something out of seeing it. There you go. Bah, got it out there. I created something. It was in my mind. The minister said that's real fun. See, some of us fun for us is, I want to travel. I want to go to the Bahamas. I want to, sit out on the beach and just, kick my feet up, eat, drink, and pick a colada. I don't even know what it is, pina colada, whatever it is. Yeah, that's fun for us. And, I want to, go play volleyball, whatever it is. He said real fun is when you got that's something in your mind and you work and you use your creativity to bring it out of your mind and you see it coming to fruition. He said, that's real fun there, boy. That's real fun. So that process of thinking of a video, planning the video, how I'm going to say it, I'm visualizing in my mind, and then I put that thing together and hit post, boom, there it go. So even if it's not video, if it's a blog, if y'all like, man, video not, if you blogging, if you doing a podcast, the fact that you recorded the podcast, you titled the podcast, you signed up for the right platform to publish your podcast, and you uploaded it, man, it does something to you when you execute, man. So start executing more. Even if it's something small, execute on it. And stop making excuses on how everything got to be perfect. Listen, if you can't get to the gym, take your butt outside and walk around that neighborhood. I exercised today. See, because that small exercise, that little one walk around the curb is going to turn into, okay, I did 2. I'm gonna do 2 tomorrow. See? And then next Monday, shoot, I'm gonna go around there 4 times. It's just about starting, man. Just start. Cause your future self is counting on it. When your butt is in that when your butt is in that hospital, sick. I'm talking about fat. Oh, let's be real. I'm talking about, your knees, you can't see the bone on your knee no more. See, when you get like that, you're going to be like, damn, look at them old pictures. Like, I was fine. You don't want to tell, but that's what you thinking in your head. Look at them old pictures. It ain't that you can't be like that. You can be like that again. You just got to do it. Get up. And I know it sounds simple. Oh, Brother Ben, you ain't got to deal with it. I got to deal with it. I got 4 children. I get it. But if somebody else is able to do it, it's possible for us to do it. It's possible. It's going to be hard now. Oh, I'm not saying it's easy now. It's going to be hard, but just trying, taking one little small bite. And then look, sometimes you got to encourage yourself. Because you can't let lack of encouragement from somebody else stop you. See, because when you take that little walk, you did a little walk around the corner. No, in your mind, I see you, boy. You ain't took a walk in 5 months. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead, sister. I see you took that walk today. Took that walk around the neighborhood. You gotta big yourself up, man. Because that's huge for what you've been doing. You ain't been doing nothing. See? You ain't said sorry in the last 5 years. And here you finally said, you know what? I'm wrong. I'm sorry. You gotta, look at you, boy. I see you. You growing, boy. You finally said sorry. You didn't have no rebuttal. I see you. They may not say nothing. They may, okay. You see? Don't let that, man, you gotta blow that up in your head. You know where you used to be. You know where you used to be. You know how you used to be. You gotta blow it up in your own heart, in your own spirit, so that you can keep on going and you keep on making that progress. See? Because you may be a little big. Instagram don't see you losing pounds. Because to them, you look the same. But you getting on that scale every day, and stop being scared to get on that scale. Get on that scale and look at that. Stop being scared to open up that damn bag. I know it still say negative 32 cents. Open it up anyway. It said negative 24 cents today. You making progress. Come on now. Let's keep it real. Y'all know how it is, boy. When we get to struggling financially, you don't even want to open up. You don't even want to log into the account. You picking it. I don't even want to log in. If it's in debt, it's just in debt. I don't even want to look at that thing. Come on now. This is real. This is real talk now. Look at it. Come on. That's your reality. Look at it. Open it up. Okay, damn. Ooh-wee. I got $3.43 in there. Woo. Okay, here we go. That's our starting point. All right, let's go. Let's go make it happen. If we at 289,000 pounds, hey, we're gonna cut it down tomorrow. It's gonna be cut down in 2 days. Put that, y'all know how y'all do. Put that black bag on. Shoot, you put that black trash bag on and get to walking around the neighborhood. Hey man, I lost 2 pounds today. Let's get it. We got 2,000 more to go. Whatever it is, man, you have to. It's the self-talk, man. It's the self-talk. Don't put your life in somebody else's hand of encouragement. I don't care if it's your mama. I don't care if it's your wife. I don't care if it's your husband. Stop all that. I ain't doing something because my wife ain't encouraging me. My husband ain't encouraging me. My family don't support me. So, what about when they die? Then what's going to be your excuse? They dead. Now what? Mama can't say nothing. Daddy can't text you good job. Wife can't say I'm proud of you, baby. What you gonna do then? So, man, stop all that putting man, that's my life. At the end of the day, ain't none of them getting in the funeral casket with me. None of them. When I get sick and I'm in the hospital, all the best they can do is hold my hand, pray for me, play the minister in my ear. But you can't, you ain't in this hospital bed with me. You ain't in pain with me. Only me is in here as far as my pain. You can be there to support and console me, rub on me, rub my head, but I'm still sick. I appreciate it. So no, man, this is your body, this is your life. This is your outcome, man. Woo! I'm just kidding, man. I'm just saying, man. Shoot, we got all these. All right, here we go. I'm getting off track. I think it's the haircut, y'all. Well, I get that haircut, I get to go in. What else? It's something about when you see yourself with that hair. All right, okay, let me go on. I'm tripping. Let me go. Let me keep on going. Okay, let me see here. This discipline. Hold on. It say, okay, I read that already. Okay, here we go. Seeing yourself working progressively through your list motivates and energizes you. It raises your self-esteem and self-respect. Steady, visible progress propels you forward and helps you to overcome procrastination. Yo, y'all crazy. Planning a project. Here we go. When you have a project of any kind, begin by making a list of every step, and you will have a complete finished project from the beginning to the end. Organize the steps by priority and sequence. Lay out the project in front of you on paper or on a computer so that you can see every step and task. Then go to work on one task at a time. You will be amazed at how much you get done in this way. As you work through your list, you will feel more and more effective and powerful. You will feel more in control of your life. You will be naturally motivated to do even more. You will even think better and more creatively. And you will get more and better insights that enable you to do your work even faster. As you work steadily through your list, you will develop a sense of positive forward momentum. And that enables you to overcome procrastination. This feeling of progress gives you more energy and keeps you going throughout the day. One of the most important rules of personal effectiveness is the 10-90 rule. This rule says that the first 10% of time that you spend planning and organizing your work before you begin will save you as much as 90% of time in getting the job done once you get started. You only have to try this rule once to prove it to yourself. When you plan each day in advance, you will find it much easier to get going and keep going. The work will get faster and smoother than ever before. You will feel more powerful and competent. You will get more done faster than you thought possible. Eventually, you will become unstoppable. So here's our assignment. Begin today to plan every day, week, and month in advance. Take a notepad or a sheet of paper or use your PDA, I don't know what that is, or BlackBerry. Y'all see how old this book is, talking about BlackBerry, and make a list of everything you have to do in the next 24 hours. Add to your list as new items come up. Make a list of all your projects and big multitask jobs that are important to your future. Now, something just came up in my mind that I wanna move us to. I suffer with this that I'm about to talk about. Somebody said this is premiere, not live. You know, some of y'all just be saying stuff online. I ain't talking about you, brother. You made me think about somebody. I was online and on a Facebook post, and there was a sister said, you know, Facebook is not the mosque or study girl. I don't know what her point was when she said that. So I'm just looking at the comment section. And lo and behold, I see a brother say, yeah, he didn't say it like in a bad way. He didn't mean nothing bad about it. He said, our brother Ben X was trying to start a study group online. I said, man, who told you that? Where you get that from? I said, man, people just be saying, man, I done heard so much stuff about me be wrong, false. I'm like, where you get that from? Who said that? I ain't trying to start no study group online. No, I'm not. No, this is just the power call. We just studying. You go to your study group wherever you at. Ain't nobody trying to, don't get me in trouble now. Oh, Brother Ben, I heard, brother, you trying to start a study. Man, I ain't trying, man, listen, y'all be careful, man. Be careful what you're saying by people. And yeah, just verify it first, man. Verify it. Verify it first. I be in group chat sometime. I be having, is that what, I don't think that's what they meant, brother. Don't do that. No, sister, don't say that. That ain't what they meant. Because people just be having, they be having good hearts, and then people just misinterpret what they saying, man, what they doing. Like recently, I ain't going to bring it up. I ain't going to get into the specifics. Like recently, leave people alone on Facebook and let them do what they do. Here y'all live mad at them, making posts, all to get told there wasn't nothing wrong with what they was doing. Now, I ain't gonna say nothing, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So just relax, man. Just chill. It's enough for us to be upset and mad about. We be mad about little stuff that that ain't even that deep. Be just mad. Just mad. Do some push-ups. You gotta do some push-ups or something. Burpees, like they do in prison. That's what they do to get that stress off of them. Get swole or something. Get swole. Stop just typing online. That's how your thumbs getting swole. Get your body swole, something. Just be on there looking for something to complain about. Man, just relax. Man, I get so sick and tired. We sick and tired of you being sick and tired of here on Facebook. That's what we sick and tired of. Every day. Think about something positive you can say. Think about something good that you like. Anyways, but back to what I was about to say, though. What I was about to say is, dang, I done forgot. Let me try to read what sparked my thought. Decision fatigue. That's what I was about to say. There's something called decision fatigue. Let me look it up. Man, this is very important, man. This is going to help some of us out. So there's a thing called decision fatigue. And this is what it says. According to psychotherapists, decision fatigue is a phenomenon where the more decisions a person makes over the course of a day, the more physically, mentally, and emotionally depleted they become. That's deep, right? I'm gonna read it again. It's a phenomenon where the more decisions a person makes over the course of a day, the more physically, mentally, and emotionally depleted they become. Another definition says, the premise is that the more decisions you make, the more drained you become, which means you might put off and procrastinate decisions. We talking about procrastination today, right? So the reason I brought that up is this. When you try to keep everything in your mind and you're going to remember it, you putting too much wear and tear. I guess that's not the right. Y'all get what I'm saying? On your mind. You putting too much when you could have just wrote it down, right? And got it out of your mind so that you don't got to force yourself to think about it. Right? You want to save that energy for your creative ideas, for your problem solving. But your day to day, like there's I think brother Tay brought it up when he was like, oh, I wear black every day. Like I just wear the same thing because I don't want to have to think about what clothes to put on. That's a real thing. When you're trying to remember, man, what was that strategy I was going to do? I could have just wrote it down and didn't even have to be sitting here thinking about it. Right? You could have wrote it down, know exactly what you're supposed to do, know exactly what you want to do, and then you save all that mental energy to be a god, to bring what you got in your mind into existence. But you sit here thinking about repetitive stuff. You could have just wrote down and looked at it, like certain facts, right? I know we want to be smart and we want to remember stuff, and I can say it without looking at. Okay, kudos. But if I just write it down, right, I don't have to force my mind to try to remember all of this stuff. I could write it down, go right to it, get right to it, and get the same outcome. You know what I'm saying? So really, I want us to really look into that decision fatigue too, because I think that's another thing. Like even with the course, like some people, man, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go, man. Well, if you planned out your week, okay, what do I want to accomplish this month? Do I need to be on digital real estate? Do I need to be do I need to be here? So like, we're giving you, what we have seen to be working and what has helped us be successful. But you have to plan your life and say, this is what I need. See? And if you don't know, when we say ask the question, hey, this is what I'm trying to accomplish. Based on what you know, hey, what's a good start of where I need? See, you got to start asking the right questions too. Don't just sit back and you sitting here overwhelmed. Say something. Say something. But that decision fatigue is real, man. You got so many ideas because you don't want to write nothing down. You don't want to take notes. Oh, I'll remember it. Then you forget it. Now you got to sit here 2 minutes, 3 minutes, forcing your brain to recall what you trying to remember when you could have just wrote it down and you could have been on to the next decision in your life. Think about how many, they say the average, let me look it up real quick, then we're going to move forward. How many, look, they say on average, an adult makes 33,000 to 35,000 decisions each day. I don't know if that blows y'all mind, man. But dang, 33,000 to 35,000 decisions per day. Now I know some of us thinking, ain't no way. I only make about 4 or 5 decisions per day. No, you don't. You make a decision to brush your teeth, don't brush your teeth, take a bath, don't take a bath. You see what I'm saying? Are you going to eat breakfast this morning? Are you going to eat your meal today? See? Are you going to, are you going to call, you going to call somebody? Or you going to not call somebody? You going to check your email? You going to not check your email? When you going to respond to the email? I'm going to respond tomorrow. I'm going to respond today. I'm going to do my product. I'm going to not do my product. I'm going to look at the replays. No, I'm going to not look at the replays today. I'm going to come on the power call. No, I ain't going to come on another day. It's so many decisions that we don't realize that we're making. And your mind is working. You don't even think about all these decisions that you have to make. So planning our day ahead of time makes the next day so much easier. It makes it so much smoother. And it's so many decisions that you don't have to make. No, I'm going to the gym tomorrow at 7. I ain't getting up thinking, when do I want to go to? No, I'm going. And here's the reason why. And when you come up with a goal, I encourage you to do this. When you come up with a goal, think of 10 reasons why. Because the devil is going to come. Listen. The devil is going, when I say devil, deceptive intelligence that rationalizes disobedience. I'm going to go to the gym in the morning. Alarm clock goes off at 5. Man, I honestly got to get some stuff done around the house. Man, I didn't even finish cleaning that bathroom the other day, man. See, here you go. You justifying staying at the house, knowing good and well you said you were going to go to the gym in the morning. But so now your mind, here you go. I could go in the evening time. Evening time come. I could go at the nighttime. Nighttime come. Well, I'm going to just go in the morning. Morning time come. Well, they do say you're supposed to get about 6 to 8 hours of sleep. And that's good for your health. I'm trying to get my health right. So I'm going to sleep about 2 more hours. See, you're going to keep justifying it. So you might well go and plan your day ahead of time. And know exactly what you're going to do tomorrow. And then write down 10 reasons why, so that when those thoughts come up, you have all these reasons why you should go ahead and do it. You got all these reasons that'll push you to say, no, go ahead, because these are the reasons why. Y'all know I'm not lying. These is the thought. This is how we rationalize not doing it in our head every single day. This is what we do to ourselves. So, let's continue. Step number 2, lay out each of your major goals, projects, or tasks by priority. What is the most important by sequence, and what has to be done first? What comes second, and so forth. Start with the end in mind and work backwards. Think on paper. As I got to do a better job at that too. Well, I guess I do write. I take a lot of notes, but writing it down, they say it's something about writing it down. But think on paper, at least type it in your notes or something. But think on paper, always work from a list. You will be amazed at how much more productive you become and how much easier it is to eat your frog. Now, I know some of y'all gonna listen to this. Y'all gonna be on this call. Y'all gonna say, ooh, this is some good stuff. Ooh, I never thought about that. And you ain't finna write down now list. I know you. Listen, man, listen. I done been there. I done do this, yes, sir. And don't go back and do nothing. So I'm just gonna encourage y'all to start small. All I'm gonna ask y'all to do, just try for the rest of the week. I ain't gonna put too much on you. Do it for the rest of the year. Do it for the rest of the month. Just do it for the rest of the week. Can we do that? Can we just say, you know what? I'm gonna plan my day for the next day, just for the rest of the week. I'm gonna just try it out. I'm gonna just test it. Just test it. Think about tomorrow. And you know what I just thought about when I just said that? That really make me feel more like a God. I'm commanding what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not, you know how many years you've probably let life just whatever happens tomorrow comes up, whatever comes up. No, tomorrow is going to look like this for me. Ooh, that's power, man. To say what's going, I command this to happen tomorrow. It's going to be like this. I'm going to accomplish this. I'm going to do this. Man, don't that make you feel best? Be coon, fire coon, be and it is. I'm going to work out. I'm going to study. I'm going to impact this amount of people. I'm going to do this. It's going to happen at this time. Now, yes, certain things may come up, emergencies and things of that nature, but man, I'm in control, man. I'm seeing what's going to happen tomorrow. Man, don't that make you feel powerful? All these days we went by, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. What you doing tomorrow? Man, I don't know, fool. Say, cuz, say, look out, kinfolk. I don't know, my nigga. Say, look out. Say, look here, Jack. Hey, shoot, whatever you got going on, shoot, just hit me up, my niggas. Hey, just hit me up. No, man, tomorrow, oh, man, I'm going to be doing this from 11 to 3, from 3 to 4, and looking like this. I got a little break. I'm going to take a little rest. Then from 5 to 6. Man, don't you feel better being able to say that? Oh, you got a whole. Okay, well, if you're doing that tomorrow, what you got going on Thursday? Oh, Thursday, I got that planned out too. So on Thursday, I got this from here. Then I got this. Now, if you hit me between, maybe 2 and 4, I got some open time for you. But at 4, I'm back on my, oh, man, that's power right there, man. That's when you commanding your life, boy. That just make you feel good. So, all right, so I done gave my commentary during my reading. If you got something you want to add, press it number 1. This is some good stuff, man, because we got some stuff to accomplish, man. We got some stuff to accomplish in life. And I want to see us start hitting these goals by the end of the year. Because at the end of the day, you can come get all the knowledge. You can look at all them YouTube videos. You can read all them books that you're reading about being smart, learning how to fix your credit, and learning how to make a product, and learning how to, trade, and learning how to, do it. You a notary now. Now you do taxes. Now you got some software now. Now you do that. Now you do it. Bro, if you procrastinate, none of it gets done. Oh, now you want to work out. Now you finna be a trainer. If you procrastinate, and you don't learn how to organize your life to execute on it, none of it's going to get done anyway. You can go to the greatest program in the world. You can go sit down at the most beautiful teacher. He done laid it out for you, gave you a whole business plan. You know everything step by step. But if you internally are still a procrastinator because you can't get this part down, it still ain't going to get done. It still ain't going to get done. So this conversation is one of the most important conversations. Dealing with executing, dealing with procrastination, dealing with planning and being strategic and finding out how to map out a strategic plan to make whatever it is happen. That's most important. I ain't gonna call nobody out. Some of y'all got courses right now. You ain't even opened it. Ain't even opened it. But yet I see the comments. Yet when I see the goal, or hear the goal or hear what you're struggling with, you bought the program. You paid money. The solution is in there. Ain't even cracked it open. Several, y'all. So if you think I'm talking about you, I might be, but I ain't talking about nobody in particular. But several of y'all, I can see where you at in the course, how much you don't watch, where you at in the curriculum, not started. Didn't you say you wanted to? Didn't you say you were trying to figure out how to? Procrastination. It don't matter if you got the answer. It don't matter if somebody laying it out for you. If you don't start and stick with it, bro, it don't matter. They can give you workbooks. They can make the videos shorter. They can make the videos longer. They can make them easy to understand. But if you don't hit start, what does it matter? It don't matter. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's go to Sister Tornisa. What you got for us?
You talking to Sister Tornisa? That's what. Look at that beautiful smile, Brother Ben. Thank you. Procrastination is one of the things that I struggle with, that I must work with. I've done this, plan my work, and it has worked. Going through depression, going through all the different things and trials in life, it gets you stuck. So I just want to say thank you for putting this back on, because I was stuck. I was stuck just before you put this on. I was making decisions about going to Power Core or not. And at 8:09, I plugged in, and then I started doing some stuff, and I was like, okay, turn this TV off, which I usually don't watch. But I got stuck. I really got stuck. There's some personal issues that's going on that totally got me stuck. And so now, just thank you for putting this on, because it is helping me to move forward. Um, and so I'm taking my notes. I have read this, not read the whole book, but I have read past this page when you first gave us the book to read, and I was taking notes down, and I'm starting to apply it. But I did write the notes down, and I'm going to do what I'm doing now, which is writing notes, and I'm working on my plan. And again, like I said, I was stuck. I had a real rough last week, and it took a major toll on me. And so now I have to get out this patch, because I have my daughter, and she's seen me stuck, because she was stuck here with me. So I just want to say thank you, because when you do write it down, it opens up doors and makes you think differently, um, and it gives you different ideas. That I keep the book by my book and paper by my bed. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. But when I do, I get up and I write it, and then I start to execute it. So, and just knowing that I have the same book, because now I got books all over the place. So just getting organized and getting myself together. I just want to say thank you. I will be pushing the start button. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Man, why this thing keeps saying my disk is getting low? I done deleted all these videos, but they continue to say my stuff is getting low. I'm gonna have to get me a new laptop. Is that what you're saying, Lord? Lord, are you saying I need a new laptop? All right, let's go to Brother Rodney. This thing here is crazy.
Hey, peace to everybody. I appreciate what you said, man. I learned a lot what you were saying. Like I said, I'm working on a product myself, and but I was, it's kind of hard, when you write, and you got to be in a certain environment, to bring out the inspiration and spirituality, because I'm not just trying to do something to get rich. I'm actually trying to create a product that lasts and that can impact, and but I understand about the procrastination. I fight against that, and just make sure that I put the effort in every day, whether I'm feeling like it or not, and stuff like that. but what you said, I appreciate it because I needed that kind of like pickup. Even though I've been doing the best I can. I got a lot of things going on right now, but I stay focused on the main thing, which is getting my product to market. But I still have to deal with everyday life, and trying to survive that and you know whatnot. But I appreciate what you said, man. And like I said, the the better things get for me, the more I'll be able to step out and do, But I just want to make sure that I'm right, with myself, so that I can withstand, all the opposition, that comes with doing something positive, because it's a lot of negative people out there, it's a lot of jealousy and envy, that comes, when people see that you're doing something, or if they learn about you trying to do something right, it's just some people that just don't want to see that, especially when you're leaving some people who will remain where they are when they see you going to a higher level. It becomes like crabs in the bucket. They do everything they can to keep you there, and so I be mindful and careful of who I share what I'm doing with, to keep from that, So, but anyway, I'm just gonna keep taking it one day at a time, and I appreciate it. I appreciate this morning's study. With that, I pass. Thanks.
Yes, sir. What's your product that you're looking to put out there that's going to impact?
I'm writing a book, man. I want to be an author. I want to write books. I feel as though doing that is something that I can do. And I think it'll be pretty successful. You know what I'm saying? But I want to make sure that the content is right, and I'm looking to have it out. January. The first of the year, because it's a lot of things going on now in the world. And I don't want to get caught up in that. I want to stay in my lane. I'm not trying to fight nobody else's fight and be no scapegoat for nobody else, or allow my product and what I'm trying to do to get contaminated by other people and they what they doing. So I'm just trying to stay out the way. Do my thing, because I think my audience is going to be there. I think what I'm trying to target to do, what I'm saying, is going to be there. I'm not trying to get rich quick, or I'm not trying to, just do something just to be doing it. What I'm saying? I got a target audience, and I'm staying focused on that. So I'm just, like I said, but the main thing is writing. I mean, it takes a lot. Like and it's demands to that. The environment and stuff like that. And then, but once I get that done, then I can look for like investors and stuff like that, which would take a huge amount of stress off me, because I don't have to not only be worried about the product, be worried about financing the product. That's something else that I got to think about, but I'm taking it one step at a time. I'm really not, once I get everything, laid out, then I can look for investors and stuff like that. But I want to be able to show them something worth investing in, So, like I said, I'm still working on the product and stuff like
When
that.
you said you're not trying to get rich quick, you trying to get rich slow?
No, I mean, I'm be honest with you. I'm just my financial goal is to become financially independent.
You trying to do that quick, or you trying to do that slow?
I'm trying to do it, I guess you could say, slow.
Why? I never heard anybody say that before.
Not so, because money is not the main thing that I'm doing it for.
Right, you don't have to, right. That's fine. You don't have to be doing it for money, but to say you want to get rich slow, you just get. I just never heard anybody say I'm trying to get rich slow, man. We ain't got a lot of time now. Time is ticking.
I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying. When I say slow, I mean it's kind of like, I'm not so much as like, I understand that, if I put in the effort and stuff like that, the rewards will come. So I'm not in a, I mean, I can keep a roof over my head and stuff like that right now. But of course, I want to do it as soon as possible. But I don't want to rush and just, and put out a product as to where, people be more or less like, oh, well, this is just, something that, some fly by night type of stuff. I'm trying to establish myself in that community, so and so that's what I'm focused on. As far as the finances, I think they'll take care of themselves. That's why I'm really not focused on
Let me
that.
ask
That's
you a
why I said,
question. If you took your car to a mechanic and it's something simple, one mechanic says, man, it's going to take me about 4 months to get this thing figured out and done. One mechanic said, oh, man, I knocked it out in about a week. Which one you going with?
I would go with the one in about a week.
Why?
If he know what he's doing. Now, I mean, if he do quality work,
like both are going to get it done right.
well, then, yeah, I would go with the one in a week. If he can get it done and get it done right in a week, I would do it.
Why would you go with the one get done right in a week?
Because that just makes common sense. If I got an agenda, if I'm trying to do things like that, and if a guy says it takes 4 weeks for me to do it, but I do it right, and one guy says, well, it takes a week for me to do it, and I can do it right, then I would go to the one with who could do it in a week. As long as his work is done right, I mean, as long as it's quality, if it's quality work, then yeah, I mean, that would be considered a blessing, and looking at it from that point of view.
Yeah, and typically somebody who's a master at it usually gets it done quicker.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, I'm coming up to a point as to where, I'll be, my next step is to start building a team. I mean, I've laid the foundation and stuff like that, but and I've been able to think, and how what I want to do and how, to stay on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So when I I got direction, as to where what I'm trying to do, and to be able to sit down with investors to talk to them, I got that, and I'm steady tweaking it and working with it every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm there, but I do know what I want to do, and now, it's coming to the point as to where I can sit down with other people and get their insight, and build upon it, because I know it's only so much I can do by myself.
Are you talking about this book, Investors?
Right.
How much you have left to write on the book?
Man, I got at least probably about another month or two. Because
so I think next steps is write the book, then get the book formatted, and then get a cover for the book versus Investors.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'll be the focus on, and then I would look at maybe Investors because you can sell it on your own. You don't need investors to sell it. There's several websites where you can sell it on your own. Do that first. I think that's even more attractive to investors, that you already got some sales before you ask for money. So I think those will be your next steps. And the only reason I said about the quick thing is because I was trying to challenge our thinking about quick. Many of us shy away from getting rich quick as if there's something wrong with that. And long as it's done right and you're not cutting corners, because I know y'all probably think about the scripture that says about getting rich with rich schemes. It also says cutting corners. So as long as you don't cut corners and you're not doing something out of your character or that's deceiving, there's nothing wrong with it coming quick. Would you rather make $1 million over 40 years of your life, or would you rather make $1 million in a year? Most people are going to say in a year. So some of us, because of that thinking of, I want to get rich quick. Remember, we read the book, The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. That thinking leads to how we act, leads to our actions like, I'm going to take my time. Like, no, I'm trying to get this ASAP. I got things I need to accomplish. Money ain't nothing but a tool. I'm trying to get this stuff done. So ain't nothing wrong with getting rich quick. Now, that doesn't mean rush. And quick don't always mean that it's rush. That's why I challenge you about the mechanic. See, as a consultant, I'm going to whoever that can save me the most time, that can help me achieve this the fastest. I don't look at that as, Oh, they rushing. No, whoever can get me there the fastest is more of an expert to me. Whoever can get my website done right the fastest is who I'm going to. Because if you're going slow, you might not really know what you're doing. You trying to figure it out. You trying to research it and Google it. Funny story as we move forward. There was I was about to hire somebody on Upwork. This is for y'all who entrepreneurs. Listen to this. Man, I'm hiring somebody on Upwork, man, and I'm interviewing them. Me and Sean was on there. And we asking them questions, right? Oh my goodness, is hilarious. And we asking questions to see if they know what they supposed to be doing. Don't ask yes or no questions during the interview. I encourage you not to. I'm not going to say don't. I encourage you not to, because they just going to say yes and tell you what they want to tell you, what you want to hear. Ask open-ended questions to see how they think. So Sean asked something and they went silent. And they said, my Wi-Fi went out. Can you repeat that again? What they was doing was they was either using ChatGPT or they was Googling the answer, because it wasn't a question that was like, oh yeah, I can do that. It was like, he was like, how would you handle this if we was in this situation? So they had to Google it. So I heard them actually typing. What did you say? My signal went. They was typing. They was trying to type the question. So y'all, when y'all hiring somebody, a virtual assistant or something, make sure that y'all have them on camera or something like that. Make sure y'all have them on camera or something and ask open-ended questions that's not easily Googleable, so that you can see how they think, to see if they really know what they're doing. Oh man, we was laughing, boy. We were laughing for about 30 minutes, boy. We heard them trying to act like something was wrong with their Wi-Fi and typing the question out. But it was smart though. It was smart. But I was like, nah, So let's go on to the next person. Let's go to Sister Gwen.
Assalamu alaikum, family. Brother Ben, I know you all have said this before. Sister Courtney has said it before, but for some reason, this resonated differently with me when I read it. I know I had some mental fatigue because I was trying to do everything at one time. I was trying to recite. I was trying to study for that. I was trying to BWF started. We was trying to get these classes together. And I shut down. I completely shut down. And I talked myself out of getting, I'm classic. I talked myself out of getting up to do what it was I knew I needed to do. But now, yesterday, I started on my list. I scratched off everything that I got done. And what I didn't get done, I put it on for today's list, and I will be able to accomplish those things first. But what happened was, in reading this book, the book says started with the hardest things first. I was always told do the small thing first and then work your way up. Well, if you do it that way with the smallest things first, you do so many little things, by the time you get to the big thing, you don't want to do it. So if you do when I did the big thing first, the big thing took the longest, but it was done and I felt good. And that's all I wanted to say. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Congratulations. Googleable. Anybody else have something that they would like to share on the message today? Anybody else? All right, let's go to Brother Rashad. Brother Rashad, you ready? Going once. Going twice. All right, well, I don't see any more. Number one, so we're going to go ahead and close this thing out. Thank you all for coming to your power call this morning. We're going to continue to read this book. We're going to continue to read this book and really try to execute on this week, y'all. And on Friday, I want to discuss, just so that y'all know, so that more people can start to participate. I would like for us to discuss How did it work for you this week? When you plan your day ahead this week, did you see an increase in productivity? Did you feel mentally more clear, better? You know, let's talk about this on Friday. Yeah, and I want to hear from some of y'all who just be sitting in the back too. We want to hear from you. You got something valuable to say too. So stop just sitting on the calls with your camera off and you don't never say nothing. We want to hear from you too. You got a story too. Some of y'all got some powerful story that you just got that you just keeping in for whatever reason. You might well get it out because you don't want to go to the grave with it. You don't want to go to the grave with them powerful stories you got in your head and all that good knowledge and points that you got that you could be sharing. God has taken you through something tremendous. You know, he has taken you through something that you may say maybe is horrifying, but it's so that one day you can share that word with somebody and somebody say, ooh, I never knew somebody was going through something like me. And you don't even realize that you ain't got to have no trickery words and you put the words together to make them sound good and they tweetable. No, you just telling your story on just being you is enough. Where somebody gonna say, wow, I needed that. Thank you for sharing that. Man, when you talked about what you went through, man, you don't even realize I was thinking about checking out of life. And you reminded me that I can keep on going. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all think I'm just saying that just to say that, man. I'm telling you, when I first was starting, so don't think, oh, it's because you brother been at. No, when I first was starting, man, people would inbox me, man. And yeah, I mean, it just would be unbelievable. Man, I was thinking about committing suicide. But that video you posted today, man, I didn't post that to stop somebody from committing suicide. I'm just being me. You know, I don't got the coolest of words. Brother Nuri got some words for you, boy. He gonna make it sound good. I don't be thinking about that, man. How he put them words together. I might have a little quote here, here and there. But man, just be you, man. Somebody gonna resonate with it. So I'm just encouraging y'all. I know some of y'all probably be sitting back. I ain't smart enough. I don't know the teachers and they on that. Listen, don't worry about all that, man. Just share something, man. Because what God has put on your heart that stood out to you, we probably didn't even share it because maybe it didn't stand out to us based on what we going through in our life. We didn't reiterate it, but you were supposed to say something. He put it on you to say, this is what stood out for me today. And somebody say, ooh, I missed that point. Thank you for sharing that. So the same way you get on here every morning and somebody may say something that you needed, man, I needed that. Ooh, we need to hear from you too. You got power. You have value too. You got a word in you too. You ain't got to be no cold-blooded minister and, oh, you got away with words. No, man, just share it. Share what's on your heart, man. Stop all that sitting back. We got 36 people on here. Well, we got 100. We got over 100 we got over 100 people looking at us live total, but at least on the Zoom, you know. But let's try Brother Rashad one more time before we get out. Are you ready now? Just hit the unmute button. Well, maybe it ain't meant for you today, Brother Rashad. I thank you for trying. I appreciate you for having the will to share. Oh, there you go. There you go.
What's going on, Brother Ben?
What's happening, man? How you been?
I've been chilling, man. You know I'm up here in the A, man.
Oh, you in Atlanta now?
Yeah. That's what that was, that picture I had took with the brothers. I was in the A.
Okay, look like you've been working out. You been doing your dips?
Man, I'm trying to lose a little weight, Brother Ben, get back to the regiment, eat to live, man. I had got up 250. Hey, but I know y'all wanted some of that good brain food, man. I didn't really dive in on the topic of the conversation. I know procrastination was a topic, And I wasn't even listening to the particulars, but it pertaining to the business in the class.
No, we were just talking about procrastination. We reading the book Eat the Frog on how we can be more productive. But whatever God put on your heart, just give it to. I know you got a word, and you just give us what you got.
Okay. When it's nothing in life that I can honestly say. I'm talking about everything in life in history. Like never have there been one time where I can say I honestly put my all into anything and then succeed in it with putting God in it first. Nothing.
That's right.
Yep. So just keep God first and put your all in it. I guarantee you'll succeed.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, brother.
Yes, sir. It was good seeing you, man. I got one more question on Facebook. That's not you. I've been inboxing on Facebook, huh?
Probably not. If it responded back, that wasn't me. I can't respond back to people on my Facebook page. They got me blocked. I do have that Brother Ben X ads page. That is me, but I only use that for like my ads. But the one that's the like the Brother Ben X that I got all the millions of followers, I can't. They got me blocked, so that ain't me. And then if anybody says inbox me on Facebook, that's not me. That's a scam page or whatever they trying to do.
I got the ads page.
Yeah, that's me though. Yeah, so the one that say Brother Ben X ads and that's posting, that is me.
Okay. Send me a link for Instagram, cause I can't even see no post or anything.
At Brother Ben X, just go at Brother Ben X. It'll come up.
At Brother Ben X?
Yep.
All right. I'm start keeping up with the Zoom so I don't fall out.
Yes,
Brother
sir.
Ben, these people don't know. You don't know this man, do you,
Hey,
Brother
man,
Ben?
you inspired my life a lot, man. We out here working, you know what I'm saying? Digital marketing, all that going on.
Yes, sir.
So, hey, man, keep this brother close to you, man. He be kind of mady sometimes.
Hey, what's USS?
What's USS? That's the contractor who the ministry program that we working through with the subcontractor.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. BMW.
We moving Georgia Tech. We moving Georgia Tech students off in their college dorms.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Sound like productivity to me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you.
You doing a Zoom tomorrow?
Yep. www.thepowercall.net. Come on and create your profile so you can get on the Zoom every morning.
I'm on there already. I just been falling out, man. I gotta get back tied in with my family. I love y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Come on back.
They don't want me to love my brothers. All right, bro.
All right, y'all. So thank y'all. We'll see y'all, inshallah, in the morning. My disc is full. Now, this is about to make me mad. I done went and deleted dang near I'm talking about hundreds of videos trying to clear space off my computer, and it's still saying your disc is almost full. Am I clearing the wrong stuff? I need a new laptop. Can y'all help me get a new laptop? I'm sorry. I'm gonna just go in and ask. No, if y'all ain't got, I'm just joking. Well, if y'all want to, but I need to get me a new laptop. This is ridiculous. I done cleared hundreds of videos, man. This thing is full. It's gonna stop me from recording the videos in the morning. Yeah, I emptied the trash. I'm talking about, I got so mad the other day, I just highlighted everything. I just deleted everything. And it's still saying almost full. Goodness gracious. All right, y'all, that ain't y'all problem. Let me get up off of here. Thank y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Is Brother Ben here? Brother Ben. Now, Ben got a heck of a program. A lot of people listening to Brother Ben. And Ben tells them about the minister.